nimeuza gari moja. Na hiyo gari moja nikalipwa commission which was far above my pay at Nation Media Group. I was like, I've worked for Nation Media for 3 years. What was I doing there? Mbona sikujua hii biashara iko before that time? I can tell you for free, watu wananunua hizi gari kubwa, wengi ni watu wananunua through bank financing. People have legitimate business.
Wako na do but hawataki kubuy cash. They will still
because honestly, if I give you 10 million today, na nikwambia ununue Prado ya 10 million. Kwa watu wengine, hii 10 million, okay, for example, they do bank financing. They're able to pay like 2 million deposit, 8 million inakuwa financed, and they're paying like a monthly installment of around 200,000. Wewe na 10 million yako, okay, for example, umetoa 2 million as a deposit, uko na 8 million. If I give you 8 million shillings today, uweke kwa biashara hata kama is a small business, sitakuletea hiyo 250,000 ya kulipa kila mwezi as interest. With 8 million shillings uiweke kwa biashara, so unaweza unda 250,000.
Wadau, a quick word kabla tuzame kwa conversation, mazi, something very profound is coming up kwa hii story ya leo. It goes into the psychology of buying. Let me break it down. Unaona saa ingine unaweza una kitu inakubamba, labda una scroll online, una kitu inakujazz, lakini haujajipanga kuibuy immediately. So what do? Una take screenshot ama unaisave ukingoja mpaka uchumi iivane. Very well. Now let's flip this to a business owner's side. Imagine ukiwa na biashara where as you go on with your marketing, you never lose track of any customer or potential client who expresses interest in your product. Alafu, you can be there with them through their whole decision-making process, allowing you to influence that decision in your favor by providing value, of course. Now to do that, you need a CRM, a customer relationship management tool, and who better to give that than our partners, Odoo, the one software with all the apps you need to manage your business. The Odoo CRM takes leads management and conversion to a whole new level. Okay, let's say someone visited your Odoo website and got interested in your product, ama someone commented on a post on your social media account, akauliza swali relevant kama, how do I get this? Well, let the magic begin. Remember, your Odoo apps are integrated. That is, they communicate with each other. So, your Odoo website sends that inquiry directly to your Odoo CRM, while your Odoo social marketing app creates a lead from that comment and sends it directly to the Odoo CRM. Your CRM has an intuitive pipeline with the stages of your own sales process. Your only job now remains to schedule activities and take your lead through their decision-making process until you close that deal. Oh, and you can also do forecasting. Ujue vile mwezi inaenda, uanze kujipanga mapema. Najua tunajua seeing is believing, wadau. Nimekuwekea link kwa description ya hii video so that you can try it out yourself or book a free meeting with an Odoo expert. Sales ni muhimu na tu ndio hiyo nimekupatia. Hey wadau, kama kawaida, good vibes tukistumble upon lazima zikuje hapa kwa meza to dissect. Our guest for this episode, a familiar face, Patrick Riang'a, lakini watu wengi wanamjua kama Patrick Car Soko. He positions himself as a top car salesman in Kenya.
The greatest
car salesman in Kenya. That's a very confident and bold statement. So now, sales inakuanga a very big deal kwa sababu I've heard in circles that one of the greatest skills, ama kwa top 5 skills you can ever learn in the world ni among them languages, ama kuwa na languages, sales ina top huko. In fact, President Obama alimarketiwa as a top salesman for him to actually be president. So sales, as much as inaangaliwa, haijapatiwa your attention, it's actually such a big deal. So I'm happy that Patrick decided to make time for us.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Naona places they say you're a former journalist, but for purposes of this conversation, I'm very, very curious about business. Like, what inspires your transition from media to kuuza magari kwanza?
You know, I used to work for Nation Media Group.
Yes.
Tukiwa na wewe. And I think there was a lot of pressure at work. When I say pressure, I did not have some nice time even to rest, even for a few. It was back to back. Nafanya kazi up to around midnight, bulletin inaisha, the next morning you're expected to be at work. So nikaona hata ni transition nitoke kwa mambo ya media nikaingia mambo ya biashara.
Ulikuwa unafanya
News and football commentary. So I used to do news for QFM and Nation FM from Monday through Friday. Then on Saturday and Sunday, QFM football commentary. So typically I was working for 7 days.
For 7 days?
Yeah.
And you leave Nation in 2015?
2015, April 28th. That's when I resigned. Yeah.
That's when you resigned?
Yes, I resigned.
That's a very interesting thread to explore because I've seen a video ya former radio presenter kwa Box akisema kama umeandikwa kazi, we kaa tu kazi. In fact, I'll call her, that's a very deep concept. Alisema kama umeandikwa job, don't try to quit because it is too much trouble in business. What would you have to say to that?
You know, it depends on how you look at it. Me, when I was living in Nation, I didn't know that I was joining the car industry. Me, I said, I'm done. And I didn't know what I was going to do next.
You quit without a plan?
Yes. That's what I can tell you confidently. After quitting without a plan, nikajipata kwa like, now, what can I venture into? What's my next plan? Kidogo, nikifikiria. I did some couple of things out here for a few months. Some guy called Sean Superrides. I must credit him. That time working for Ocean Cross Motors. It's no longer there, by the way, under the leadership of the then CEO, Samuel Duarte. We used also to work with Cairo at the same place, Alf Cairo. So I joined there. They called me, and I think they told me that they saw me. Actually, I was very active online.
What are you doing online?
Post V2 online. I used to do some sort of sales kwa online platform. Nilikuwa nauza different things. Nilikuwa nafanya nauza to gift hampers. Nilikuwa nauza tu vitu tu hiyo.
Rudi hapa nyuma kidogo. Una quit job Umesema April 8th.
28th.
April 28th. Una quit. Ulingoja unangoja mshahara ingie ulipe rent kwanza ama you quit before the salary first?
No, my salary was around 5th. I quit before. Actually, it was with immediate effect. Nilikuwa nimeenda shoot. Coverage. Yeah. But then I don't know alikuwa nani that time.
2015. Sio Mkaiseri, sio Matiang'i around this time?
Sikumbuki vizuri. I can't remember.
2015 is Jubilee.
What I remember, it was Kenya School of Government. Nimeenda hapo nimefanya coverage mzuri. At the end of the day, mimi nakam newsroom. Naambia the late Robin Jogo, may he so rest in peace. Namwambia bana, mimi nimekuwa kwa hiyo coverage yote since morning mpaka saa hii jioni. Sijasikia any news item.
Nothing newsworthy.
Nothing newsworthy. Kidogo TV says, kwa headlines, is mean headlines, 7 p.m. That the government says it will recruit police officers. I was like, was I in the same event?
Yes.
Kumbe ameongea hiyo kitu na can skip. Sasa mtu wa TV amecapture hiyo kitu. Anaweka na wanaweka sasa sound bite. It would how see 20,000 police officers. Na mimi sina hiyo kitu. Sasa mimi nashangaa. Was I in the same event? But all in all, Robin akaniweka pressure bana. Anekaona hapa. It's not worth. Nikacha.
That one incident ama ulikuwa umeanza kuchoka
pole pole? Hiyo incident moja na ukiweka hiyo cumulative. I used to wake up at around 4 am kwenda ofisi.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Na unarudi nyumbani around 11. Thank God, your time nilikuwa bachelor, sasa ilikuwa rahisi. But I used to really get exhausted with that work. So I had to quit. Niliandika barua yangu with immediate effect.
That's very important. First, how did you get the job? we know how you quit. How did you get the job at Nation?
Thanks to Esther Masharia. I think I was...
Alipatia watu wengi sana pass.
Yes. Esther Masharia saw my talent. And some other guys like John Karaoke, who really discovered my talent. Wakambia Esther Masharia, there's a guy here who can do some nice football commentary. And that's how I joined Nation. So the year 2012.
Sawa.
January 5th.
So una quit. So when you quit on emotion. Salary haija come, but you've worked for that month. So inamaanisha you're still in payroll.
Nikikumbuka contract ya Nation, nilikuwa nasema if you quit
without 1 month
unakumbuka hiyo clause
kuna deni yao.
So kuna wewe unafaa kulipa. But me I was like, I have some coins in the account. I can go do other things.
That's an interesting thing. I have some coins in the account.
Yes.
So inamaanisha you also have a special relationship with money.
I think everyone has.
Here are some coins. Everyone has a relationship, but
yeah,
not everyone
there's a
has.
relationship. It depends on if the relationship will stay or not. Everybody has a relationship with money, but now it depends. Will the money stay?
So at this time,
I'm a money the divorce.
At this time, okay, quit. You have some coins in the account.
Yeah, I had some coins, and I thought it was out of money. In quote,
wanna back up.
Me, I've come from a very bad background. Me in 2011 nilikuwa watchman in Nairobi. So hakuna backup.
2011 you are watchman, 2012 you are in a media.
Yes. Without proper education that time.
So
I joined school nikiwa Nation Media.
Okay. So
even before I graduated, I had already quit.
So poor background, relationship ya poor background na kukuwa na some coins ni gani?
Since when I was in the Nation, I earned something.
Yes. So you used to
I had very little expenses.
Is it financial literacy or stinginess?
Your time, I can say stinginess was... Even now, I don't have financial literacy. I'm struggling. I'm struggling up to date. Yeah.
So hizi coins zenye ulikuwa nazo, they were not, hatuwezi ziita backup ya kuingia sasa soko.
No. It was literally, I knew that I'm able to pay my rent for a few months as I look for something to do. And at the same time, nikasema, hii pressure, si worth it. And I think I was exposed. Out here, nilikuwa nimejuana watu wengi. You know, I was doing some more of political reporting for parliament. So nilikuwa najuana na watu wengi. I thought I have a backup out here even if I quit. Nitaongea na fulani anipe job.
Familiar story. Interesting.
So when I came out here, that's when I realized haikuwa rahisi. But I started selling some products hapa Kimathi House. Kwa nauza hizo vitu online. Nakuja kwa shop yako, naona uko na products, nazipiga picha, na post. Ndio unajua mambo ya online ilikuwa imeanza in Kenya.
Fast mover.
So mimi nilikuwa inanimekia some at least some money.
Was it better than what you were earning at Nation?
I think it was better because of pressure. Yangu haikuwa na pressure. Because I was like, I can earn na bila hiyo pressure.
So you go to someone's shop.
Yeah.
In town. Unapiga picha.
Yeah. Ukiniuliza location, nakwambia Kimathi House. And I never used to have that location.
So how do you make money?
See, I deliver to you at a profit. Unapata kama unataka cookware, mimi najua mahali iko. Uko wapi? Westlands nakuletea matatu mbio na kudelivia, unanilipa, narudi kwa shop na walipa. Sasa hiyo ilikuwa broker ya other items, sio ya magari.
Sasa ukisema hivyo, ukisema ati umepost item. So wewe unaweka margin yako ya transport na already
mpaka profit.
Na mtu akiamua aende ajichukulie kwa shop.
Shop gani? Si mimi ndio shop. Mimi ndio shop. Unaenda shop gani?
Yenye umeandika hapo.
Nimesema location Kimathi House. Call me.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to call me. But luckily I used to have so many deliveries.
And how do you know
for a month or two nilifanya hiyo kazi almost for 3 months like.
How do you know what people will look for and what will sell?
I think I'm what I can call myself, I'm a inbound marketer. Because up today I do marketing.
Yes, you do. So you do this for a bit. Immediately umetoka job, unaingia system.
Yeah, alafu jamaa anaitwa Sean, ananiambia hii Patrick, una market hizi vitu zako. Baada paka nilikuwa nimeanza ku market some cars za rafiki zangu nikijaribu kuuza. Kwa hizo online Facebook groups. Sikuwa nalala. Kama na market kama item neka in 200 groups paka Facebook inakuban for 24 hours kupost.
Ala.
Neka everywhere.
Uliwahi uza gari na hiyo aggressiveness?
No. So I think this guy Sean akaniona nikipost hizo items magari. Kare bwana, wewe naona uko very aggressive online. Why don't you come you work for us hapa Ocean Cross Autos? Nikamwambia umesema come work. Hata usibalize sentence. The next morning nilikuwa kwa reception. He introduced me to the directors of Ocean Cross Motors. That's Samunduati, Tau, and Mr. Mwangi, Stanley Mwangi.
Yes.
Ukaniongelesha kusikia niko hata na media background, but they were very proud. Wakaniingiza kwa system. 2 days later I sold a Prado. And now that's the beginning of my new story.
So what's the difference between wewe kuingizwa Ocean Cross na uze Prado na ukiwa peke yako you couldn't sell one?
Because there's a platform. Business is about a platform.
What does that mean?
Amazon yako na product zake wapi? Amazon is a platform. Amazon knows who produces what. And he has a platform that is reliable and what one I trust.
So about market tu peke yako,
you market peke yako, you are more of a conman. But if you market through a platform, people trust that platform. Ocean Cross Autos is a showroom that had existed for so many years. And now I've come here with my aggressiveness. Nakwambia now Patrick is at Ocean Cross Autos. Come here and buy a product from him. You will see the difference. If you want to purchase something from Kenya here from Amazon,
yes,
si utawalipa.
Yeah.
Lakini if someone in America tells you, I'm the manufacturer of this product, pay me and it will be delivered to Kenya, will you pay?
No.
Because you trust the platform.
So also it means past a certain level, people cannot trust you with their money. Like ukiuza kitchenware na unauza tu as wewe,
that is why they told me, they used to tell me, Patrick, deliver this item. If it is so indeed good, we pay you. And I know so many people in town who are doing that. Because mimi nikinunua simu yangu, mimi napigia jamaa wa masimu anajua, sijui shop yake iko wapi. Niletee simu. Akifikisha, nafanya nini?
Una verify.
Namkanja pesa. Kama simu iko sawa, why should I not pay? Na kama ananiuzia for example 320,000. Na amechukua na 300. Si hakuna 20,000 aenda kununua watoto kama maziwa.
Yes.
And I know in business you cannot be an expert in every field. Huwezi kuwa expert kwa every field.
Hakuna broker anaweza broke kila kitu.
Hakuna. You can manage. How will you? Sasa mimi najua my glasses zinatoka, hizi glasses zinatoka pande gani? Who sells them anyway? I don't know. Simi nazipata tu, nikizipata online, if they look good, namwambia mtu deliver to my place. After me deliver, I'll pay you. Na ikifika hapo bibi yangu angalie, agonge hata yajui original na fake ni gani. Agonge hivi, ananiambia they look good.
Yeah.
And we pay. We are in an era where you cannot control every business. You can only cut your niche.
So, ukiingia Ocean Cross, you now transition, umeachana na hii ingine, umeingia kwa magari specific.
Yeah, and I started doing hiyo vigorous marketing. When most of these car dealers hawako wanafanya. I can shock you. Kaira hakuwa anajua hizo vitu. And I think I'm misspent in that. Yeah, Kaira, hata kwa amejoin online. Mimi ndio nilikuwa na Facebook page hiyo time. Na shockingly, I don't know. But hata mtu anakuwa ananiambia tunaenda kununua gari kwa mfano Kiamburu. Nashangaa kuna showroom zingine. You mean kuna showroom zingine ziko Kiamburu?
Aya.
I thought Ocean Cruise was the only showroom.
Okay.
Na unajua kama hujaingia kwa mfano kwa a certain field.
Yes.
Unashangaa kuna competitors. You're like ukijoin sasa hivi uanze kuuza glasses, utashangaa kumbe kuna competitor. Kumbe unajua mtu mmoja tu.
Yes, yes.
I used to know Ocean Cruise only.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
And I used to market Ocean Cruise as if it is the only showroom.
Hakuna ingine.
So
now ulikuwa unataka kunishock na when sasa umeingia kwa car world. How long does it take you? Umesema 2 days.
I took 2 days to sell a Prado.
When it comes to buying. Huyu mwenye ananunua hii Prado, and this goes to the psychology of buying. Mwenye ananunua hii Prado, are they buying the Prado because you convinced them ama because they were planning to buy a Prado?
You know, in sales and marketing, when you advertise a product, there's different scenarios.
Okay.
Kuna mtu mwenye, for example, when you go to buy a shirt, and maybe you have been shopping online. Umekuwa shop online, ukibookmark. Una shop, una bookmark. Ile siku unaenda kununua, do you go back to those bookmarks?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
But hiyo siku ukitype hivi uone shirt ile ulikuwa unataka, si unasema can you deliver?
Yes.
Large.
So ni nani yako kwa face at the particular time?
That's another scenario. And the other scenario ni ya someone who bookmarked you. Because me, I have had incidents where whenever I bookmark something, na nikitaka hiyo kitu, I'll go back to that reference. Nione huyo mtu, ni purchase that particular item from that person. Hiyo ni scenario number 3.
Yes.
Scenario number 4, ni mtu na appear to face like you're going through your socials. Patrick here, the greatest car salesman in Nairobi. Yes. What is this guy saying? He's saying this is the greatest.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Hii greatness yake, what does he sell? He sells cars. Can you deliver a car here at Kileleshwa? And it's a deal.
Unajua, someone said that thing jokingly at some point, and this was in the context of Somalis, like as car clients, kama kwa magari specifically, ati when Somalis wame-identify gari, wao hakunanga ati story ati wacha niende niangalie kama bank ita approve kama nini. Wao ni hiyo gari na kujia sai. Right?
It's a lie.
Ona nikivunja glass tena.
It's a lie. Hakuna specific type of people yananunua gari like that. Nimekwambia those clients, nimekwambia the kata course.
Yes.
Nimekwambia there are so many types of clients.
Yes.
Kuna mwenye ataona advert yako saa hiyo akupigie saa hiyo and you do business.
Yes.
Kuna mwenye ataona saa hiyo,
yes,
and akae for a few more months akupigia kwambia, do you still have this car? Na kuna mwenye ataona saa hiyo akwambia come maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
Kuna mwenye anakuona saa hiyo akuja anunue saa hiyo.
So how do you balance your funnel as a marketer now? Ukijua that's the spectrum of how people buy.
You keep doing what you're doing. If it's marketing, you keep doing marketing. And I can tell you for free, in the world of business now, if you don't market, forget about it.
Shauri yako. So how does the sale of the first Prado change your life?
It didn't really change my life.
It
ilinipea to hope. Because in the process of me trying to be afloat in Nairobi,
yes,
unaona nyumba imefukuzwa, hii nyumba umehama umehamia ingine.
Ulionaona moto pia kidogo.
Hey, moto. I used to stay in a house where I used to pay around 35,000. Nikama mpaka nyumba ya 6,000.
Ngoja, no. Wewe tupeleke pole. Ulikuwa hii nyumba ya 35,000 ni ukiwa Nation?
Yeah.
Ulikuwa mdosi bana. Hey. This is
2012, 2013.
2012.
No, 2012 I used to stay somewhere in high rise. You know high rise?
Yes.
Bagadri.
My friend CP wa Cyprian Osoro ndio anakuanga namjua na high rise. So mtu akitaja high rise inaenda kwa CP kitambo when we were starting out. So ulikuwa unakaa high rise?
No, not high rise, nilikuwa nimemove. Nilikuwa nimeambia huko Embakasi, kwa nalipa pesa mzuri rent hiyo time. 35,000 of that days.
No, by the way, hata mimi nilikuwa nakaa Embakasi. But Embakasi hii 2015 hapo ni Nyayo and above.
Unataka ni wa credit? Hawajalipa advance.
This is an interesting coincidence. Mimi nimekaa Embakasi mpaka 2016 ndio nikasonga karibu na Tao. So kama ulikuwa huko 2012
nilikuwa ya rais. Niliambia Embakasi 2014. Now I quit 2015.
So ulionja tu rent ya 35,000.
Sasa Manchester uko Embakasi, those high end areas unalipa 35,000. Sasa unashuka mpaka Tasia unalipa 6,000. Even Tasia sasa unashindwa kumanage kamia Kangemi.
Hapa kuna nyama, Patrick. Hapa kuna nyama. Hebu take us through what's going in your head. Ukitoka 35,000 unaenda 6,000 na urudi.
Sasa nikiwa kwa nyumba ya 6,000,
anzia kwa 35.
35 I was living a good life.
Uko tu sawa.
As a bachelor that time.
35. Hiyo ni yako yote.
Nilikuwa naishi bachelor life that time. Okay. A good life.
Yes.
Zero savings in the account. So and now that time I'm dating the wife I'm married to now. Life inanipiga after resigning from Nation.
Mkiwa na yeye.
Tulianza tukiwa Nation. Now we moved to Tasia.
35 to
6,000. Na hii 6 bado inakuwa ngumu.
Inaitwa Nairobi kukupiga makofi. Yes.
Sasa tukahamia Kangemi.
Na ako tu na wewe hapo.
Yeah, she has been with me all through. A beautiful woman.
Congratulations. So now ukitoka kwa 35, at what point do you decide that acha nisikae hapa one more month na mbona ushuki kwa 20?
Unaenda si nilifungiwa vitu zangu zote zikafungiwa. Kwa hiyo nyumba ya 35 nilitoa vitu. Nikaenda kwa hiyo bedsitter 6,000. Sasa tukaziweka zote maviti nini tukajaza kwa hiyo bedsitter.
Yes.
So ukiingia kulala una squeeze katikati ya vitu hivi.
Ukiingia
kama nyoka. Una access bed. As a bed ni 6x6. Bed ni 6x6. Sasa lazima uende pole pole. Bed peke yake imejaa hiyo bedsitter.
Mwanzo unaingia kama nyoka.
Alafu unafungiwa nyumba ya 6,000. Honestly, life iko fair. Unafungiwa nyumba?
Yes.
Sasa tukamove sasa kwenda Kangemi. So we had to buy other household items. Kabed kale kama mipako rangi nyingine funny ya maroon. And now you know that time
mko tu na wife hapo, hakuna watu hivi.
My wife was pregnant that time.
So ukifungiwa keja ya nini ya 35 ukienda kwa 6 unaenda na bado wanakuja kufunga hiyo.
Ya 6 imefungwa.
Kuna something that goes in the decision able to upgrade tutafute ya 6 sio ya 15.
No, it's me, I knew what I can afford that time. Afford.
Hiyo ni umeingia jua kali.
Sasa ni ile unajua ulikuwa unafikiria ukitoka Nation Media sasa things will go smooth.
Uko na backup, uko na
simu za kupigia simu. I used to have a very big name. Huko Shago. Niko na jina kubwa. People were expecting me to become a member of parliament.
You are honorable.
Yeah. Mimi niambia watu naenda for MP. People thought that I'm really making it in town. But I was struggling.
Why? So ukaenda kwa 6 yenye una afford. That's a special kind of intelligence because I've had people say and I really hope that people don't have to go through this. Your decision ya ku downgrade.
Let me tell you, if you cannot be able to manage a downgrade, for sure you will fail forever. Most people fear downgrading their life. For example, when For example, yourself, when you left Nation Media Group, I don't know how you left.
I quit.
Oh,
It's on record. I quit.
me, I quit also.
No, but now mine was a pre-answer.
Angela Mugo can confirm.
Hata mimi Angela Mugo can confirm. Yeah.
So when you downgrade your life,
Yes.
give yourself room to re-strategize and refocus. Because if you cannot accept that there are ups and downs in life, the likelihood of you going into depression is very high.
If you cannot accept that there are ups and downs in life, you are a prime candidate for depression.
Correct. And in this life, you must know that you cannot achieve every time.
You win some, you lose some.
You win, you lose. You win, you lose. Even in business, it's the same case. Because you cannot sell every month. If you are, for example, you're selling like 10 cars a month, that's an average of a car in every 3 days. Some months, if you go maybe without a sale, you should be able to accept that that's a scenario and that's acceptable in business, because you cannot get clients all the time.
Yes. It's nothing to do with how much effort you've put in. It is just seasons of life.
Effort must be there. Your effort in business must be constant. If you have not sold this month, you should ask yourself, why did I not sell? I got leads. Maybe I did not follow up properly. Maybe I did not market properly. What strategy should I change? As a businessman, you must be able to know. You must have a long-term plan and a short-term plan. When I say long-term plan, is that I'm marketing today, and I expect to gain out of this marketing of today in like 3-4 months.
You should be patient enough to achieve that.
Because there are clients who are planning to buy a car in 3 months. Another one planning to buy in a year's time. That client must be on your list. And how do you keep a client who is buying in 6 months' time? You must be consistent. You must do what you're doing every time. And you must be all the time. Be ready to serve that customer in 6 months. And do things that customer who is coming in 6 months would remember you for. If this customer is coming to buy in 6 months, how do you keep that customer from not going to another showroom to buy a car?
Wow.
You must be able to do what you're doing all the time so that you can keep that customer, to continue remembering that Patrick, the greatest car salesman, exists. Now that customer will be like, I'll buy a car from this guy.
I'm curious about how you used to manage that, because one of our partners on the platform, okay, sasa niko sure ulikuwa unatumia kienyeji without tools. One of our partners on the platform, Odoo, wao na customer relationship management app, like inaitwa Odoo CRM, and it covers hizo vitu zote. Like hiyo kufuata mtu hata 1 year, kufuata nani anabuy, nani has not traded. Wewe ulikuwa unafanya aje before without a system?
You keep your mind sharp and upright. Let me tell you. And I don't know, I think it's a skill I got from God. Because I'm able to know that Dr. Kingori wants to buy a Mercedes-Benz E200 in a month's time. And once Dr. Kingori mentions that, in a month's time, you will see my notification to you. You know, clients, like, for example, those who buy cars, are not many.
You've got a sharp mind. Carry on.
Are not many want to buy cars. But once you mention to me that you want a car, immediately you join a broadcast in my WhatsApp. I will not send you the specific car that you're looking for, but for sure, you'll be getting a notification of the cars that I'm selling. And this keeps on popping on your WhatsApp. Oh, Patrick, I was not looking for this one. I mean, nakwambia, no, this one, I'm just advertising. I remember that you want a Land Cruiser Prado diesel in 2 months' time. Anyway, let me just share with you some pictures of the Prados that we are having on our incoming stock. And this customer, you must create a friendship. And you know, people nowadays don't just buy a car. Wewe huwezi nunua gari tu. It is a showroom displaying cars. Just walk in, for example, and buy. It's very rare for you to get such a kind of a customer who just doesn't know where he's going to buy a product from. Otherwise, I need shati umevaa ulinunua wapi? So you know the shop. Did you just get yourself there? Or it was planned?
No, I've been buying from the same shop for over 7 years.
What happens if you buy from the next shop? What will happen?
I'm a loyalty kind of a person.
No.
But nimeambiwa I should work on that.
No. Can I tell you what will happen? Yes. You will feel like the product of both is fake. You will feel like it's not the right quality. You will feel like so disturbed. Ukiona nguo imebend hivi nasema I knew.
Exactly.
So I knew this shop was not the correct shop.
That's why nasema I'm a loyalty kind of a person.
Nowadays, because of a lot of conmanship that is going on in terms of maybe in car business.
Yes.
Watu wamepoteza pesa. People have lost money. So people want to buy from a brand where they have faith in. When I say that, I mean people want to associate themselves. You know, buying a car is a life-saving purchase. It's a major purchase.
Yes.
When people are making such decisions, they don't want to lose in terms of resources. They don't want also to make decisions and wanakuja ku regret later, because most people out there have made such decisions wrongly. No one online wanapiga nduru, we have lost money.
Me, I trusted someone who is very close to me. Na najua ata watch hii episode, and I really felt because one of the cars we have ya job tulipata margin, alituwekea margin ya 700,000. I blame myself between 500 na 700. I blame myself for overtrusting, but also not doing due diligence. So I can't blame the person. I just feel like
and you say margin,
exploit friendship.
He sold you a car above the market rate?
Above the market rate.
So when you were buying, did you do your small research?
I blame myself.
And most clients are like you. You know, at least when you are going to buy a car, for example, you have a rough idea of how much is it going for.
Can I explain something to you?
Yes.
Niambie. I saw a car kwa online. Nikaona the price. Ilikuwa poa.
Ilikuwa ngapi?
Ilikuwa 2.2. Okay? In fact, nikamwambia si una bargain kidogo. They would agree to give it for 2.1. It was a 2017 model, right?
Which car was that?
A Noah. So it was a 2017 model. So I sent someone to go check, my friend Jeff in Mombasa, right? Akapata haiko. So what the story? So the wase wa magari, they actually post a car with a price, and then when you go look for it, haiko, they give you, wanakupatia wanakwambia we have another option. Umesikia hivyo. So now, my friend calls me, akaniambia he can get me the same exact car, right? But at that time, I was looking for another car, but he knew the budget, all right? And then we dropped. So now, wakati alienda akaangalia, when they went and checked, akapata ingine, akaniambia the same price, what I wanted,
2.1.
No, akaniambia yenye amepata ni 2650, but at least this is what it's going for. So the first red flag I should have flagged ni, ule best yangu Jeff, mwenye I would have sent, was not there. But wakati aliniambia ni 2650, mzee akakuja akaniambia no, hapana. Gari, we don't think it's that price. But sasa this is my friend, okay? So tukasema tutaichukua because I don't know what my decision
but for sure that's the market rate.
No, but then ilikuwa when I was processing the vehicle, tukapata it's actually a 2016.
2016 should have been around 2 million thereabout.
Umeona sasa? Umeona? That's what I mean.
But if it was 2017 or 2018, it's around 2.7.
But it was sasa unaona kwa ile nini ningeangalia unaona kwa belt hiyo hata
what does belt is same the year?
No, hata the valuation ilikuja ni 2016.
The logbook,
and it was too late. Na do you know na kamkujua.
Unajua acha kitu ingi watu wajuangi miaka ya gari will change from September. So gari inaweza kuwa kwa belt imeandikwa 2016 but the manufacturer amefanya September 2016.
Hata logbook ni
It means
2016.
the car will be registered as a 2017 model because for sure it's a 2017 model.
Logbook ni 2016.
Hiyo ilikuwa 2016.
Umeona? Na I cannot blame my friend for that.
So you
I blame
think
myself.
he conned you some money?
No, he did not con me. He took advantage of our friendship. Because angeniambia tu.
Or he took advantage of your ignorance?
Thank you.
So I cannot blame the person. I agree.
Sasa turudi kwa ulikuwa unasema how people lose. Major purchase.
I was telling you, buying a car is not a simple purchase. Be it a car of 500,000, be it a car of 10 million, 15 million. Mtu akunua gari ya 500,000 ame save for a very long time. But sasa unapata people buy from, if you walk to, for example, to any showroom, you want to buy from them, you don't have their experience, you don't know if, most people sell cars on behalf. Na watu wanapokea pesa, after receiving money, sasa to transfer the car, for example, to your name, inakuwa story. Because wamechukua pesa, they use your money to do other businesses, to pay the bills. Nairobi imekuwa hard. Sasa kwa transfer, unapigishwa corner after another. Unaambiwa you wait, and TSA system is iko down. But at the end of the day, unapata, hata ukichotwa gari kwa barabara. Why? Ile showroom ilikuuzia gari, haijalipa mwenye gari.
Yes.
You know that most of these showrooms, even as we supply to other showrooms.
Yes.
But we supply to specific showrooms zenye we have a relationship with. When you tuko sure after we have given them the car or the cars, they're able to pay us in time. But wasipolipa in time, auctioneers watakuwa ready to pick the car whatever it is. Sasa huko kwa Thika Superhighway umeweka ohangala, unasikiza vizuri, unapata auctioneers wakikwambia mwenye gari anataka hii gari. Na wewe umelipa. Kuna showroom mingi sana zimeanguka at the moment. I can't mention their names.
But the reason why give credit kwa watu wenye respectable, and I am sure you have worked with them. Urban Drive. Umework na Urban Drive? Akina Jesse.
I can't market you. I can't market.
Sorry, Kai.
You know.
Car Soko, buy Car Soko.
Buy Car Soko. That's
yes.
Correct. You know, you are one of the advertisers.
No, I'm not.
You do?
I'm not. I honestly, I've bought from them. Na for him, I respected them. Labda nyi pia mnafanya hivi. You can tell your customers. Ameniuzia gari. Like when I use, more than one actually, probably 4. Na akiuza, he pays you. Kwanza kuna time alinikola akaniambia, by the way, uliangalia nilikuwa nishatuma do. Do you know how rare that is? And that was from an experience. Yeah, there was a showroom nilikuwa na work now before. Wow, if they sell your car today, they cannot pay you kabla ijafika 2 weeks.
Because they want to use your money for some other things. Or they pay the suppliers whose cars were sold before yours.
Yes. You cannot advertise for this show. This is Car Soko. You make your case for your customers. But mimi napeananga customer feedback. Nikinunua kwako, I'm not employed or paid by Urban Drive to market for them. But ukienda kwa records zao, tumefanya transactions.
But
respectfully.
I cannot deny what you have said. They are my friends, Spirit and Jesse. They are my friends. And they're doing good business. And a clean one.
Na mimi napeananga
feedback. They're not our competitors though.
As wako na nini nyingine.
They have a different niche. And as we deal with mostly these high-end and mid-size SUVs.
Sawa. So wewe ulikuwa unatu-explainia.
I was explaining a scenario where as a customer who is buying a car, most of these people, they buy trust.
Yes.
Because with trust, you're able to do business easily. For example, nowadays, most of our customers who engage us, they engage us because now they see this familiar face called Goliath Bungoma. When they see Goliath Bungoma, they're like, this guy, we know him. Oh, he's the brand ambassador of Car Soko. Yeah, yes. Oh, now we should go to Car Soko and buy cars from them. Not because Goliath is a marketer, but because Goliath is a face that people recognize or people know out there. They're like, if Goliath Bungoma says Car Soko is the best, na hako hapa nasema www.carsoko.net. They go to that website and indeed they make purchases. And we're selling. So that is a niche which we are also utilizing so much, called influencer marketing.
Okay.
Whereby we're using influencers like now Goliath or Bungoma to make sales. And now the customer who was looking for a car, ameona Goliath akisema we have a Land Cruiser Prado. Kwa mind ya customer, hiyo sura ya Goliath akiona Prado anakumbuka Goliath wa Bungoma. Sasa ile siku anakuja kununua, akili yake inakuwa like ule Goliath alisema anapatikana wapi? Akiangalia online hivi Goliath wa Bungoma inamletea Car Soko. Anapiga simu, need a Prado. Na because ameona Car Soko na ameona Goliath na Goliath ako hiyo Car Soko, anajua this Car Soko is really existing. Na we have sold even people buy na wajaona gari na tuna deliver. People are very happy. Mtu ako kama Eldoret anapiga simu, akishasikia ni Car Soko analipa, tunapeleka gari Eldoret.
Because you have established a system of
trust.
Na hiyo pia inakam. Unajua pia utapata
in business trust is everything.
Exactly.
Na ukicheza na jina yako huko nje, like in car business, once you have a scandal in terms of kula pesa watu, kuuza low quality cars, you are done and you're done forever. Okay. Sasa umesikia Patrick amekula pesa ya clients. Ana trend online, ameenda na 15 million ya Dr. Kingori.
Naribu.
Na Dr. Kingori akaona analia, anasema hii pesa nilikuwa nimeinvest for 15 years. Na Patrick amezama nayo.
Okay. Hiyo ni ukweli.
Unaisha. There's no comeback in car business. Once you umekula pesa watu, na sija mention wenye amekula. Wenye amekula, lakini once umekula pesa watu and it comes out. The best advice to even for those who are starting, usiguze pesa client. Kama client amenunua gari kwako, deliver gari. And actually a quality car.
Okay. So now history yetu iko na different layers. Iko na your skill,
iko na top layer.
Ni very top layers zote. Na ni interesting. Tuko na your skill as a salesman, your experience in business, na pia your personal story. So ni poa tusi lose thread yote, because zote ni nyama moto sana, interesting and so much for people to learn. From a watchman, alafu you grow through the ranks, you are now a manager at Car Soko.
Yes.
Right? But tuliingia kwa thread ya customer relationship management na how you manage the numbers na like keeping in contact. Very important. Okay? So now tukirudi kwa your personal story, si ndio? And this is very profound. Ukisema ati if you can't handle ups and downs, you're a candidate for depression. Okay? Wewe hii lesson ulikuwa unatoka nayo wapi? Like how did you manage this season? After the first time it happens, you will rise again. How do you build that spirit?
I think I believed in myself so much. I knew I'm in this phase of failing or some turbulence, some challenges, but I knew I've always believed in myself, Dr. Kingori. And if you ask myself the way I found myself at the Nation Media Group with my Form 4 certificate, I think most of the people who are employed at the Nation Media Group had so many qualifications.
100%, yes.
But myself, I found there with my Form 4 certificates, and even actually, I think I didn't even notice that. But I got a job. And most of my classmates in high school, they were like, Patrick, you finished your high school in 2010. 2011, you're in Nairobi. Umefanya kazi, you're a watchman. Most of the people were coming right off and I said, Patrick, ameisha. Boom, Nation Media Group. Nasikizwa Kenya mzima QFM. People were like, hey Patrick, uko na comebacks moto. Na pika hapo. Then I resigned stupidly. I think it was a stupid idea to resign. When I look back, ningekaa.
Uliona moto mpaka ukajiambia.
Ningekuja afadhali ningekuja kufutwa QFM ikiisha 2016.
Ungeuma mwaka moja ingine.
One more year. But anyway, it worked for me. It might not work for you. If it worked for me, usichukue kama lesson ya
quit job.
Ya ku-experience huko nje. Unaona moto hujaiona.
So how should someone quit now that we will quit ukaona moto? You paid the price. But unaweza sema what you gained over the period yenye ulikuwa unaona moto, si ndio? Is more than what you lost by quitting.
No, mimi advice naweza pea mtu, if you want to quit, at least plan. You're quitting to do what? You're quitting to where? You quit NTV to start up your show. Is that correct?
I had ilikuwa mine is interesting because nikiingia Nation niliambia I made a small prayer. Nikasema it was a mission, like I would want to leave Nation in my own terms. Hiyo ni moja. Number 2, it's almost borderline superstitious. One time Kazungu Matano, Captain Otoyo, who had linked me up to Nation, alikuwa anasema yeye alikuwa amework Nation 6 years. Nikasema God, mimi nikiwork hapa 10 years nitakuwa sawa. Ilifika 10 years. Nilijoin Nation November 2013. Ikifika November 2023, I noticed after it was time, like I couldn't, ilikuwa imefika time ya kutoka, circumstances ilikuwa imetoka.
So Pires ilikuwa imekataa kupanda.
Hapana, sijawahi kuwa na shida ya Nation na pesa mimi. Kazungu alitufunza vizuri. Vile tuliingia 2013 walikuwa wanatuambia
uliingia na Media Lab?
Hapana. Mimi niliingia na full show, like comedy directly. Tuliingia alitufunza concept ya over deliver, short contracts, over deliver, alafu una double. Unapiga delivery proper, una double. Tulikuwa 3 months tunakutana kwa meza. 3 months tunakutana kwa meza mpaka Nation nikasema we wacha tuandike longer term contract, better terms. Alafu kidogo nikaingishwa permanent.
Wow. Your story was different.
It is different.
I mean, I think niliquit stupid, as I said. So mtu ulikuwa na plan ya quit. And that's what I want to tell the viewers, that if you want to quit from a company that you think ikupe your environment mzuri ya kazi. If you want to quit, go start your own business. If you want to quit to another job, apply, for example, to other job. Ukisha confirm ndio quit. Ukquit hapa nje ukae 2 months, kama mimi nilikaa miezi 3 nikafukuzwa kwa nyumba.
Na si uko busy, si unasema uko na duka yako Kimathi Street, Kimathi House, na ni wewe unaijua.
But haiko inaleta hiyo pesa ikiwa imeshikana. Ndio leo unde 2,000, wende ununue vitu 3,000 kesho. Unaona hiyo pesa ishikani. Unlike a salary yenye inakuja.
Are you saying there's an advantage to 100,000 yenye okay, there's an advantage ya 50,000 yenye unapewa kama imeshikana than 100,000 yenye ishikana?
Yeah, because ile imeshikana is actually, you can predict that you are getting this money on 1st of every month, and you're able to plan for it.
Yes.
Unlike sasa upate 50,000 ikuje in 500s, 1,500, 2,000. You are not able to plan. At the end of the month unapata umelipa bills zingine, rent iko outside. Ile time unasema unaenda kupiga, unajua biashara unaweza uza leo vizuri, kesho utauza chochote. What happens? Ile siku unasema unaenda kupiga, sasa ulipe rent. Customer anakuambia come see me next week. Yeah, next week ni outside rent dates.
Expectation.
So expectation na hii expectation sasa, ukiwa in business you must manage it. Otherwise anxiety itakuwa. Yeah. For example, you have a client anataka kununua Range Rover. P350.
Yes.
2024 model.
Buyer.
40 million. Alafu nakwambia Patrick, we meet tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Unaanza kubudgetia commission.
Budget commission. Number 1, you're like, oh my God, will this happen? Yo, inafika 8:59, unapigia customer unamwambia, you said 9 a.m. Anakupigia, anakudunga, anakuambia I'll talk to you later kwa message. Una sync, unasema oh my God, this did not happen. Hata unajua na yule ni mdosi, utaki kumpigia masimu mingi. You're like, let me give this guy a chance and pigie back. But 5 hours anakudunga the same message. 2 days later I realized there was no business. No, anxious, like, okay. Na hujauza sasa hapo 3 months hujauza. Kwa biashara ya magari mtu anamalizanga mpaka 6 months na hajauza hata Nissan Note.
Na hata hizi za Range Rover ziko. Jamaa amekupigia, unajua yeye anaenda kununua, alafu kesho let me call you later.
Yeah, hizo zina mingi. How many people do you think who can make such purchases? There must be people with very strong business acumen in this town.
Is this to say that the person who decides to buy a 40 million car just like that is someone who amtasumbuana, like you out?
Someone who's running a multi-billion business. How can you buy a car 40 million? What 40 million? If you're not running very serious business in this town. Unless I were to a shortcut.
Na but hata ni client.
Very rare.
Forex wako na pesa sana, wanakujanga hapo wanasema nifungie hizi tatu.
Sijaona hiyo. Sijaona watu wa forex wakija kununua biashara gari kwangu. I can tell you for free. Hao watu wanunua hizi gari kubwa, wengi ni watu wananunua through bank financing. People have legitimate business.
Wako na do but hawataki kubuy cash. They will still go
for
bank
because honestly, if I give you 10 million today, na nikwambia ununue Prado ya 10 million. Kwa watu wengine, hii 10 million, okay, for example, they do bank financing. They're able to pay like 2 million deposit, 8 million inakuwa financed, and they're paying like a monthly installment of around 200,000. Wewe na 10 million yako, okay, for example, umetoa 2 million, as a deposit uko na 8 million. If I give you 8 million shillings today, uweke kwa biashara hata kama is a small business, sitakuletea hiyo 250,000 ya kulipa kila mwezi as interest. With 8 million shillings uiweke kwa biashara, so unaweza unda 250,000. Hata kama unauza hata glasses kama hizi, utaunda.
Hiyo ni area nyingine tunataka ku-explore ya the Kenyan economy.
Yeah, because
sasa
watu wengi, most of these business people I've met, they don't want to buy a car cash. They have the money, yes. But hii pesa yao, ameimport hizi masimu kutoka China, anauza hapa, zinamletea faida. Hiyo faida anatumia, analipa loan. So gari ananunua na deni. So in short, customers wake ndio wanalipa hiyo gari.
Time ya COVID, nilinunua gari fulani, which ilikuwa the beginning of my relationship na magari. Akina Jesse. Hapana, magari nilianza 2015 as in kubuy. But sasa 2019 was an upgrade na nikanunua gari 3.1 in August 2019. COVID ika happen, nikaiuza, nilikuwa nimebuy mbili, but in July nikaiuza 2.5.
Ika depreciate
baya. Na hii nakwambia tu hii kuuza 2.5 nilijichuna masikio, nikajiuliza mbona wakati mimi nilikuwa natafuta sikuwa naipata na 2.5. Okay, una burn fingers right away. So tell me if this philosophy makes sense. Nikiwa na, let's say for example, there's a reason huyu mtu ako na 10 million anajua anaweza pata gari ya 2 million na asikuwe na deni ya mtu na anunui hiyo.
Because life is a ladder. Wewe mali umeclimb ukafika gari ya 3 million. Kuna mtu ameclimb amefika gari ya 40 million. Kuna mtu ameclimb akafika gari ya 300,000.
So anaweza afford
hiyo ladder ina depend kulingana na uzito wako and the purpose of buying that car.
Purpose?
Yes.
Okay. Sawa.
Kuna many purposes ya kununua gari. People buy cars for business. Mtu ananunua gari kama Prado naeka kahaya. Same person ananunua Prado just to feel good. I've come from very far. Yeah. It has been a struggle. And this person buys that Prado for themselves to feel good. Yeah, like now this is me.
I feel good.
This is me.
Feeling good with 10 million.
Let Dr. Kingoli know that I have a Prado. And the people buying a Prado, for example, for purely no more movement in town. They actually don't know that they are driving a car that people are craving for. Mtu ananunua Range Rover, like, anyway, which car people should drive? For movement in town. No more movement. Hata yuko hapo eti gari yake ni fancy or something like that. People are busy. Lakini yako na gari ya 40 million na ajuangi yeye, yani Yeye yani ukimwona unamrate aje. Alafu kuna ile showbiz. Kuna wasa class ya showbiz. Dr. Kingori is a celebrity in this town.
Shindwe sana. Mimi utanipata.
Should buy a car worth my status.
But hiyo ni uongo.
Let me ask you.
Isn't that?
It is actually true.
It's true, yes, but isn't it foolishness? I respect the person mwenye anaendesha 40 million na ajui and he doesn't care.
Do you know how do you tell such kind of people?
How?
Especially with showbiz. My baby is being cleaned. Taking lunch. A shot. Imepita chakula. Ikaenda mpaka kwa gari. Hey!
That's how.
And it's a very bad life. You are living a life for validation.
Sasa kuna mtu nimeona Twitter and I hope I can give them credit. Sadly, sengine napitanga mbio sana. Kuna gari imeanguka Benz, a G-class, a GLE something. Then mtu akacomment akasema, hii ilikuwa imeanguka kwa mtaro. Mtu akasema,
Icha ilikuwa yetu kwanza?
Ni yetu. I believe ndio yako. Yako ndio ilikuwa coffee. Yako ilikuwa coffee. Ndio nini?
Ama nataka nimalize show baki nayo hapa.
Ndio. So akasema hiyo gari imeanguka.
Thank you.
Karibu. Akasema hiyo gari imeanguka itakuwa sorted na insurance. Then mtu akasema hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Ukinunua hii gari weka third party insurance. Because you should be able to buy that car in cash. Ikianguka hivyo unaenda write off nunua ingine.
But that's foolishness. Sasa unataka kuniambia hii iPhone yangu is iPhone 17 Pro Max. Nisiweke protector. Look how the protector looks like. Iko cracked all over. Sasa kama ni simu nilinunua bila kuweka protector, ningekuwa nimenunua simu ngapi? Sababu inaangukanga daily.
But hautaifeel kwa sababu hiyo 1300 ni
no, this is out of sweat for me. It's not easy to buy such a gadget.
Mtu mwenye I think the philosophy hapa ni ile kitu walikuwa nasema if you can't buy it twice you can't afford it.
That's not true. That's a wrong philosophy because I've told you there are several reasons why people buy cars. Huyo mtu anasema hivyo ni wale, but if you are such a person mwenye unaweza eka gari uache tu ukwe tu negligent about it. Kwa unaweza afford a brand new car. Na hii brand new car ukiafford haitakuwa very cheap hata kama kwa ule mwenye ako na pesa. Like so if you are driving a 40 million car, you anguke in 2 days, 3 days, when to another 40 million. So you don't know on the road to poverty.
You're driving yourself to poverty.
Yeah, mtu ako na 40 million car, insurance yake ni kama 2 million.
Every year 2 million unalalisha 2
yes.
million.
It is actually 3% of 40 million. Ni pesa ngapi?
Kai.
Yeah?
Yeah, ni around 2 to 3 million.
Sasa si ni afadhali ukave hiyo gari. In case of anything, insurance is able to pay. Na wewe upate your pressure. Wewe uko na hiyo gari forever for the time you are using it. Na uko covered. Hata mtu wa gari ya 300, it's good to have insurance.
How should people own cars? Mtu akikuja kuambie what's your advice to them? Let's go for especially I want to buy my first car. Advice yako inakuanga gani?
Buy a car that you can afford to maintain.
Not you can afford to buy.
Afford to buy is easy, but maintaining is another issue. Kuna gari headlight peke yake. Gari ni cheap, gari ni 4 million. Headlight lakini inauzwa 300,000. Kiguzo headlight it's around 300,000-400,000. For example, like a Volvo headlight yake ni is around 200,000. Headlight moja.
Unajua nimebishana na rafiki yangu Mokaya, Utieno Mokaya leo. Tukiambiana, tukidebate between Volvo XC60, XC90, Porsche Cayenne na SQ5.
Mkabishana aje?
Tukabishana ni gani inakaa vizuri. Niliona hiyo debate so tulikuwa na.
But sasa how do you compare XC60 and XC90?
Because
Volvo
is a range
XC90
of vehicles.
is an upgrade of XC60. XC90 is a beast.
Sasa unaona, sasa si tukiangalia in terms of like why would you go for a Volvo instead of a V8? Tuseme XC90 ni class moja na kina V8, si ndio? Ama VX.
And Cruiser hizo maprado.
Yes. So in terms of affording, that's where it comes.
You know buying a car, it drops down to preference. Haina mambo ya ile research umefanya. If you ask me personally, which car can I go for? It depends where I'm buying the car.
Where you're buying
why?
it? Oh, why you're buying the car?
Yes. If I'm buying it for people to say, Patrick is really doing good out here, I'll go for Prado. Yeah, because
Prado squeeze wanasema ni glorified Pro Box.
Yeah, it's appealing to many people.
But nimeambiwa Prado pia iko na standards.
Mheshimiwa amepita.
VXL ndio mheshimiwa. Kuna hii ingine TX, hiyo ni Pro Box.
Can I tell you? Hata mtu akona Prado 120 ya 1.5 million. People don't know the difference. Patrick amepita hapa na Prado yake. That's the word. Hiyo category ni wale watu wenye watu wanachunguza magari beyond. For a normal Kenyan, ukienda sasa ushago kwenu na Prado 120. Hey, Dr. Nora amenunua Prado. They don't care which kind of Prado is it.
Hiyo ni kwa mtu mwenye ananunua for sure.
Sasa unanunua kuambia wale watu huko kwenu kwamba something is happening in my life. But if you want to buy for showbiz, you go to a different model. Ya kusema my car is being cleaned by steam wash. Hapo unaenda unanunua Porsche. But indeed, I can tell you, if you have ever been into an XC90, my God, it's something else.
But you have to afford it. You have to afford to maintain it.
It's expensive to maintain, I can tell you. Is my Porsche, unaona hizi my XC90. These German machines, they're not easy to maintain. Sometimes when I say you watu ndio nakwambia if you're buying a car, buy a car that you can maintain. Because buying is one part. Now the most difficult part is maintaining the car. Hey, Patrick, nimegongwa hapa headlights mbili. Tufanya aje? Tafuta hapo 700 tukulete headlights.
Lakini kama uko na insurance poa,
insurance will cater for that. That's why nakwambia insurance is actually very basic. Actually, even having a third party, you know the people walk around even without a third party. Third party will save you a lot. Mimi nimeona watu wamekuwa auction because of causing accident na wako na insurance ya third party. Fanya accident kama umeua mtu na una third party insurance, for sure you will pay off pocket. Na ukiwa mtu, if you kill one person, you pay up to around, I think, 4 million. Off pocket. So mtu anauliza insurance ni ya nini? All the time, make sure that you have insurance. Hata kama third party.
So that goes into affording a car.
Yeah.
Kama unanunua hiyo 40 million.
But insurance ya third party is so cheap. Hata kama umenunua ya 40 million, always have insurance.
Just have insurance.
Hata kama third party. Because if you damage people's property,
yes,
na hauna insurance. Like for example, gari zigongane yako haina insurance. For sure you will pay off pocket.
Thank you for that valuable information. So you come into, you have an inspiring story. Unatoka kwa world ya, unatoka kwa uochi unaingia media, unatoka kwa media unaingia kwa magari. Mimi najua kama kuna kitu ngumu kuuza ni magari. Nimesema confession, I cheated on urban drive once, I paid the price. So in fact what I do, nikiwa na gari, I take it to a Purity.
Cheat twice with me. You will not pay the price. You'll be happy.
Consider pia Car Soko wako na deals poa. By the
sio consider pia, sema consider buying your cars at Car Soko.
Consider buying your cars at Car Soko.
They're the best in the market.
You enter the top 3 people I've worked with. Joram wa Kaman Autos pia tumefanya naye biashara poa. Like amenifanyia biashara poa legit.
I don't know him.
You may not know, but Urban Drive na Car Soko sasa consider. Mimi nasema list yangu. Hata wewe inaitwaje umetu grace na time yako na pia wase wanakutrust hapo nje. So we are extending trust. Hata Urban Drive hawajanilipa but our relationship goes beyond transaction ya pesa.
No, they are good people.
They are.
Just and purity.
Yes.
Beautiful people.
Yes. So mconsider Car Soko pia kwa list yetu ya trusted brands za magari. So na kwa rise ya kutoka kwa kuuza mpaka ukuwe manager now.
I've worked for so many showrooms.
Na sasa hiyo hapo haina pressure. Kwa magari au kupata pressure ya kufanya uquit.
You know, when I joined Ocean Cross Autos, nimeuza gari moja. Na hiyo gari moja nikalipwa commission which was far above my pay at Nation Media Group. I was like, I've worked for Nation Media for 3 years. What was I doing there? Mbona sikujua hii biashara iko before that time, but I said, Nation Media gave me connections. It gave me out of growth and it made me stable in my mind. You know, working in a corporate sector, sometimes it gives you some strength in your mind. You cannot get out here. And even working relationships, office ethics, so many things you gain from working for such big corporates. Now, after that commission, I was like, I wish I started earlier. But I told my mind, no, this is the right time to start. That time, I must credit Alf Cairo. He was one of the people who taught me how to do it. But I told her in 2 days I had sold a Prado.
Uliingia ukapata Cairo Ocean Cross?
Yes.
Akakuchanua na 2 days wewe
ukapata. Alikuwa ananiambia hii biashara unapika hivi. Anifunza magari. He was very passionate.
He has always been.
I found him akiwa passionate. And up to date, naonanga akiwa still passionate. Yes. So he taught me a lot of things. And I had very supportive workmates. Unfortunately, the spirit of moving from one showroom to another ilikuwa imeniingia. Sasa nikajua kuna hata showrooms.
Unahama.
After a few months, nahama. Till I settled in Car Soko.
Na ulikuwa ukihama, at some point you stop worrying about rent now.
Yeah, I'd made money. I even moved down to a bigger house.
Sasa after ile kusink, now you're entering your season of upgrading.
Yes. From that time up to date.
Yes.
Vitu za inapanda hivi. Sasa mambo ya rent iliisha, hiyo story tu ukumbuka kama kuna rent. Sasa just basic, when you manage basic needs. Inakuwa so umeenda next phase. When you're not worried about basic needs. Now you start being worried about investments. Start now being worried about future. Sasa hii tunafikiria how do we retire? Because me I figured out in like 15 years I'll be retired.
Yes.
Because now I'm 36. So I'm like, 15 years from now, takuwa kama 50 something. Inafaa kuenda home.
Unafaa kuwa umefunga. You've done well for yourself. You're an interesting person.
Thank you.
Unaweza patia watu na we really appreciate. Na mimi nakuanga representative wa wadau, chairman wa Good Vibes. Tukileta watu hapa, they trust that the guest is worth their time. And as their representative, I've enjoyed this conversation. So you can say something to your customers. Watu wakutaka kujua something about Car Soko. Wadau kama kuna anything nimesahau kuuliza from the top car salesman.
The greatest.
The greatest.
Yes.
Car salesman.
I was actually awarded the award of the best salesman, car salesman of the year, 2025.
Yes. Ala.
Yeah.
Super brands ama?
Yes.
Super brands?
Yes.
Basi I think nimekuwa MC wa Super Brands ama ilikuwa gani? There was one of these awards za nini chenye nilikuwa MC at some point. Good Vibes. Consider checking out Car Soko. Kama kuna kitu nimesahau, hapa kwa comment section tuambie. Patrick, if your schedule allows again, we are happy to set up another conversation. But thank you for bringing Good Vibes.
I'll be willing to come back.
Asante.
But all I can tell the viewers,
yes,
for Dr. Kingori,
yes,
that Patrick is one of the greatest car salesmen in this town. And again,
Yes.
make a point of buying a car from me.
Yes.
We sell these high-end cars, that's Land Cruisers, both Prados and V8, these LC200s, LC300s. We also sell, actually, the J250s, J150. We sell Range Rovers, Vogue, Sport, Velar, Evoque. We also have Mercedes from GLS, GLEs, GLCs, E-Class. Also, we sell even this C-Class. Also, S-Class, by the way. S-Class also. We also have this series of cars like the VWs, Touareg, the T1s. Actually, those are the most, in that category, that's the most that we sell. Also, we have these Harriers. We have the CX-5s, CX-8s. Those are some of the major brands that we deal with. The Land Rovers, the Disco 5. Also, we have used cars, which we do trade-ins. So if you're looking for a used car for a budget, give us a call. We are located along the Moore Road next to the Village Market Mall, and we are Car Soko, the #1 car dealership in this town.
You are allowed. You are allowed.
We are not bragging, but
you are
because
allowed.
We
You are
are
allowed.
We are. We are #1 car dealership in this town. Yes.
You are allowed.
And thank you so much for hosting me.
Karibu sana. Karibu sana. Mimi nikibarikiwa ni experience showroom yenu, I give feedback. Kama nimejuana na Urban Drive since 2019, I've always given them credit. Niki experience uko hapa,
for sure you will. And those cars that we don't have in stock, we always import on behalf.
Okay.
So if you want to experience the best, to have the best experience in this town,
yes,
in terms of car purchase,
yes,
make a point of visiting us. And also you can check on my social media, all of them, they are Patrick Car Soko. And for sure, you will experience the best experience in car, as far as the car purchase experience is concerned.
Asante for sharing your knowledge. Na wadau, please consider sampling stock ya Car Soko. Check out their showroom. Tafuta Patrick for consultancy. Is very active and very aggressive. Hata nyinyi mshare na sisi experience yenu. Hata mimi Mungu anibariki nikuje ni sample.
Na kungoja.
Nitajileta. You know, Patrick and I tumekuwa na very interesting now hata ime make sense. A lot of things have made sense. Patrick is a lookalike, and this goes out to wadau wetu wa Nguvu Boys.
There's a guy who looks like me.
Tulikuwa na yeye shule and alikuwa chairman wa CEO.
Hebu kama ni Zoom kwa uso.
Manze wa Zoom, wadau wetu wa Nguvu Boys.
Ni Zoom kwa uso wasema
na nani alikuwa one class ahead of me, na walikuwa the same class, David Tumbi. The chairman wa CEO wa IA yao walimaliza 2008. There's someone mwenye mnafanana sana. So when I meet you at Village Market the first time, akili yangu hata ikuenda Car Soko kwanza. Ilikuwa like, hey, by the way,
I know this guy.
I know this guy. Na sasa now akili yangu iko mixed kwa sababu tulikutana na wewe kwa corridors za Nation. There is no way nilikuwa Nation 2013 to 2015 kama hatujakutana.
Tulikuwa kutana more often.
Exactly.
But you know you were a celebrity sasa, na mimi mtu wa chini.
Mimi sijai kuwa celebrity. I'm a representative for good vibes. So nikikutana na wewe hiyo siku, niko like, unajua hata when nikiona video za Car Soko, natafuta jina yako vile nilisave, najiambia natafuta na Nguvu Boys, because kila mtu tulikuwa naye shule na msavingi na Nguvu Boys. Nashindwa hapana, mbona sipati? Kwa hiyo I'm sure nilikusave na hiyo nini ya shule. So hata nikikutafuta, it took you
kuweke kwa group ya Nguvu Boys wakwambia
manze, that's what I'm going to do. Tuko na very active group. Asante sana.
Thank you so much.
That's a better idea.
Thank you, Dr. Kingori. And thank you for hosting me.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.